Peace, love, and light, family. It's Caesar, man, and I'm here with another video. Look, if you are not on the pickleball wave, go get on that wave now. This is an amazing form of exercise, and so that's why I have my reflector vest on, because I just feel like I'm full of light, and I'm about to go crush it. So however you get active today, make sure you get active. But look, I want to share a message because it came on to me actually before I'm actually about to go into this facility and play pickleball. And I was listening to this woman early this AM on TikTok. And it's amazing how many people are on TikTok at all times of the day. That's definitely one of the largest platforms, one of the largest active platforms. I love YouTube, but one of the largest platforms. And there's so much gems and so much value that's on there. And this lady, she's a farmer like in Nebraska or somewhere, right? And she was talking about the importance of how she grows heirloom crops and how they're most closest to the natural form of what we have in America and in the past, right? And how she saves those seeds as to where now there's so many mass-produced seeds, they're GMO, they're all of these things that aren't going to grow the effective way, and they're not going to have the best effect in your body. She was speaking about the importance of taking that time to actually nurture and love on your crops, playing sound frequency to your fruits, to your vegetables, so they can have love within them. I do that with my juices as well too. So many other things, and how it's a differentiation between the people who do that, the organic farmers, and those who mass produce in order to get that mighty dollar. You feel me? There's a reason why we have so hundreds and hundreds of thousands of cattle and all of these things that are being produced at a mass rate. Fruits and vegetables that are produced at a mass rate that don't even look like how they used to look, right? There's a clear difference. And so she was speaking about saving the seeds and actually taking that time to plant those seeds and have them grow to the point to where you want them to be bountiful and abundant to your lifestyle and to your family and future generations, right? And so I took that into consideration, and I'm like, man, this is a word, because how often in times do we forget to trust God and forget that we're in a waiting process because it's there for us to grow, right? We want everything to happen so fast, right? With all of the things that are out now that are speaking about meditation, manifestation, and all of these things, we think that things are going to catalyze into reality in an instant. Yes, there may be opportunities and people that you can meet that if you're ready, if you're developed enough, and if you're spiritually attuned, that things can manifest in your life quickly. But there is beauty, quote unquote, in the struggle. There is beauty in waiting. There is beauty in being patient, right? To know that and to trust that God, the universe, the source, is taking care of us. No matter what your reality looks like right now, it's taking care of us. You have to have a different type of faith and trust in your life and in who you, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera, and in who you call the one who provides for you, the creator, because things aren't going to happen on your time, right? There's an old school saying here in the South, it may not come when you want, but he right on time. May not come when you want, but it right on time. You know what I mean? Let's apply that aspect into our life of having that grace with ourselves, being patient, right? Because when we talk about these things, right, we want these things in our life to happen in the rate that we want them to happen. But are you ready for it, right? Are you focusing on making your nutrition the best that it can be for you to function properly, to have the energy? Are you physically working out daily to make sure that your body is well prepared for the work that you have to put in, right? Are you meditating to make sure that your mind is calm and that you're able to keep out distractions from the enemy coming into your head and distracting you and telling you lies and telling you things that do not align with who you believe your higher self is or who God has called you to be, right? Are you patient? Are you loving? How do you treat people on a daily basis? How do you treat yourself on a daily basis? How do you speak to people on a daily basis? When you're up, when your money's up, when things are going great in your life, when you are in the middle point or when you're in your lowest point, how are you treating people around you? Right? Are people blessed to say that they know you? Right? That's food for thought. I'm sure you guys can hear the rain. That's confirmation. Right? How are you treating your loved ones? Are you radiating love? Are you open and willing to receive? Are you doing the shadow work? Are you doing the work within yourself to heal yourself? Right? There was a movie that just came out called Spaceman. And I might make a lot of movie references in many of my videos because I'm a movie connoisseur. From the day I was young, I loved movies. I used to be a child actor. So it's still embedded with me. I can see the cinema, and I love character development and all of these things, right? But there's a movie called Spaceman that just came out with Adam Sandler. I love when he does these serious movies, and because he goes deep, he's a great actor for real. And in this movie, spoiler alert, he's an astronaut and he goes out into past beyond Jupiter, where he's going into this cloud belt that no one's ever been able to touch, quote unquote, human life, right? And so he's going beyond and beyond, to infinity and beyond. And in there, he starts having delusions of grandeur. He starts going back into his mind and needs medicine to go to sleep because his dream cycle, you know, he has to work out for 2 hours straight so his bone structure and his muscle composition lasts up and holds him up while he's in space, right? But in this time, he's dealing with a lot of memories and a lot of demons in his head. His wife is pregnant on Earth and he can't be there. And he's starting to have all of these archive memories in his head that are coming out, right? In social media, we have archives that we hold. And a lot of times we don't go back into the archives to look. We're saving things in our memory bank that we're not even going to use because we like to hoard, right? Things that aren't contributing to our growth anymore. They're really holding us back. So he has all of these traumatic things in his brain and in his spirit and in his DNA that he's holding onto that can't allow for him to propel into the next level of who he is, even though he's in outer space in Jupiter, somewhere that no one's ever touched. He's done an amazing feat that's getting broadcasted back to Earth that nobody probably will ever do again. He's doing something that nobody will ever do in that film, right? But he meets an alien that's a giant spider, and he's frightened, of course. He's like, what the? Whoa, what is this? And he's fearing for his life. Meanwhile, the spider's like, don't fear. Like, I'm not here to harm you, skinny human. That's what he calls him, skinny human. I'm not here to attack you. I don't eat humans. I have no ulterior motive. I'm actually here because you attracted me here. The humming of your space vessel has attracted me to come here. Some frequency, I don't know. I'm exiled, or I fled my planet because it's under attack and this and that, but your frequency has led me here. And so I'm here to help you in your space travel. I'm here to learn from you. And in this time, he's able to actually like activate memories in Adam Sandler's mind that is helping him to heal himself. And in that space, they're learning from one another. And he actually sees into Adam's mind and he's like, whoa, this is what humans do. Like, you're not there for your wife. You don't open up emotionally. You don't love her the way you're supposed to love her. She does everything for you. You weren't there for her when she was having pregnancy and trouble pregnancy. All of these things. You were an asshole to her. Excuse my language. All of these things. This is what humankind is like. I want nothing to do with you. I'm out of here, buddy. And by this time, they've already built a relationship. So now Adam Sandler's dealing with, how would you say, abandonment issues because he doesn't have anybody. And he's built friends with this spider. And he's like, don't leave me, don't leave me. And then he, you know, so on and so forth. And he helps Adam Sandler heal his trauma, right? For that whole rant, I'm saying it is very important for us to heal our trauma, to radiate with love, to actually have love in our heart so we can grow effectively. It's important to put love into everything. Whatever you're putting your focus on right now, love it. Be in that process. Love it while you're there, because it's only temporary, right? There's so many things happening in this world, around the world, that we don't know about, things that are being promoted to us that may not be truth, all of these things. And the missing composition of all of this is love. It's a lot of hate, a lot of anger, a lot of greed, a lot of all of these things. We need to show love to ourselves, right? So in this space, whatever seeds that you're planting leading into spring in March 2024, Care for that seed. Love that seed. Put your time into it. Know that God is going to help you to cultivate your harvest. He's going to take you to the promised land. Just be patient. Trust me, be patient. And as I make these messages, I speak to myself. I speak to my future self. All of these things. My archives are still my archives. We're still healing and still dealing with things, right? And I just spoke about healing in my last video. I'll link it down here. But we're still healing. We're still doing a lot of things. But in that space, knowing who you are is going to allow for you to elevate into who you're supposed to be. Patience is going to help you to be to where you're supposed to go. Not looking at the things that you don't have. Be grateful and present in the things that you do have in the space that you're in right now. All right? I don't know who needs to hear this message, but I hope that you all receive it well and that you're living in love, that you're living in light. And I hope you receive all of the abundance that's here to come. I love you all. This is Caesar tapping in. Click the link in the bio to receive health consultations, to receive juicing from my juicing company, shipped to you fresh at your doorstep. And like, comment, and subscribe, man. We're on the road to 100. We're almost there. Road to 100 followers, 100 subscribers, 100 people in the solar family. I love you all. And from 100, we're going to go to 1,000. And we're going to take this to another level, man. We're to the sun and back, and I am out. Peace.